tonight? What do you want to focus on? So, we are doing a remembrance stream today. Our dream warrior, Lexi Lou, she is not well. She is ill. And I will be taking her to the vet tomorrow. So that's what we're doing today. We're taking some time to just make space for that and do a remembrance. So, Daniel, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. And Rob, thank you as well. I do love and appreciate you also. And hello, Wheel. Glad to see you, dear. And Chupacabra, glad to have you back. And Bob Ross of War, hey dear, welcome in. Welcome back, welcome back. And Spyro is here. Hi, welcome back. And Miss Sombra, thank you, Miss Sombra, for being here. And Sky, hi Sky. So I have a couple things I want to be doing. I want to draw a card. We're going to read a passage in our poem book. Melinda. Yeah. And I got a new canvas out because as the painter, as the intuitive painter in me says, Lou deserves a painting. So our dream warrior's gonna get painted. So that's what we'll be doing today. Thank you, Car. I appreciate you. Hi, Angel. Welcome back. Welcome back, Angel. Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you so much. So yeah, she's gonna get a painting today. I've already bawled quite a lot today. So for the most part, I should be okay. Thank you, Android, for your follow, dear. Yeah, it's hard. Thank you, Angel. Yeah. So what we're gonna do first, I want to light an incense. She is still here with us. She's taking a nap. I've already told her she can do whatever she wants today. It doesn't matter. I went outside with her and let her just chill on the porch. And we played. I've been waiting to play with her because I didn't want to push her, you know, but I decided to play with her for a while and she really liked it. So we did a lot of fun stuff today. She has some mint tea in her water because she loves mint tea. So I put packets and packets of herbal mint tea in her water dish today. It's like, you can have as much as you want today. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Wheel. I appreciate you guys. Hey, CJ, welcome back, sweetie. So I do apologize for construction, but like I said, life moves on. It's just, what are you going to focus on? And right now I'd rather focus on some gratefulness, so that's what we're going to do. So the first thing I wanted to do was I also wanted to just say, I'm sending her off before she gets real bad, right? So you'll see her move around, you'll hear her talk, you'll hear her, make some chirps, but there's no cure for it, and she's not well, so we're sending her at the perfect time. I'm okay, CJ. It comes and goes, but that's just the way life is, right? It comes and goes. I definitely did not fight it earlier, and I'm not really fighting it right now either, so that's all you really can do. But I flipped before we hopped on stream. I grabbed this book. This is our poems book. Hey, poor Simp. Thank you for the follow, dear. Almost Home. It's a book of poems about life poems and loving yourself. And I thought, well, Almost Home could also be almost like back to source, you know, like going back home, finding a new home, building a new home. So I thought it would be perfect. So I just randomly flipped to a page. I just kind of breathed and said, what page do we need to read today? So this is the one we're going to read. So again, this is a sensitive stream, guys. So those of you who are new, this is a remembrance stream. We're remembering our lovely dream warriors. So it has been a lot. JC, yeah. A breakup. A move. Someone stealing my money. And my cat was sick. And come to find out that now we can't heal her. So it's best to just let her go while she's good. While she's kind of good, you know. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Thank you for the follow, Henners. Thank you. So we are going to read a passage for this. It's called Almost Home. Going through the ringer. Yeah. Things have to shift though, right? Your perspective has to shift too sometimes. Again, I could be upset and decide not to stream today and not to make this a very special moment because of the construction going on in the kitchen. But life goes on, right? Life goes on, even sometimes when you think like it should stop. What are you going to focus on? But I do understand, and thank you guys for all of your love and support. I know this stream might be a bit hard, but it's okay. We'll get through it. And if you don't want to be here, it's okay. I get it. If you have to go and it's too much, I will not cast any judgment at all. I really won't. So I just feel like I need to do this. And I feel like being vulnerable and being honest is necessary for someone in the public eye, you know, at least in a smaller, even in a smaller community. Like, it's kind of important. So the first piece we're going to read is Almost Home. This is poems. Poems written by Madison Kuhn. It's one of her books you can buy. You stole it from Animal Crossing. And I remember that bad times are just that bad. I think it has a chance to be really beautiful though. Because I spent a lot of time looking up what did I looked up this lady on YouTube. She's like a pet psychic. That's what she says, right? But I watched a couple of her like episodes on YouTube. I don't remember her name. I think I shared it in Discord though, because I was watching it. And I listened to her explain how she does what she does, and I was like, that's kind of very similar to what I do. And so I listened a bit more, and according to what I've experienced, like, I tried to do an energy healing for Lou, and I got some interesting results. And what the lady was explaining when she's done readings on cats and animals that are passing, it was eerily similar. So it kind of reaffirms that I've literally done everything I can. And so now it's just about letting go the right way. Right? Letting go the right way. That's best for everybody. So the first one that I flipped to, this is page 159 in the book. It's titled, "The World is a Beautiful Place." The world is a beautiful place where lives can overlap at just the right time. Every now and then, we get to rope off certain connections in our memories, letting out the realities that might undoubtedly tarnish the shining gold place they hold in our hearts. Grandparents, almost lovers, week-long friends from summer camp, even animal best friends. I added that in there. Hey, Frisbee. Perhaps time is more romantic than we think it is. Perhaps time puts us just in the right place to love some people without interference. So the part that really stands out to me in this one is every now and then we get to rope off certain connections in our memories, leaving out the realities that would undoubtedly tarnish the shiny gold place they hold in our hearts. Oh, JC, it's okay, dear. I think it was because of your period. Sometimes we have to let go before the memories become tarnished.
We're done making noise. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're fine.
We're done for the night.
Okay. Thank you for checking in. I think it was a period. If you have a weird period in your sentence, it'll assume it's a hyperlink. So sometimes we have to let go, right? Before our last memories are tarnished, we have to rope off certain connections by choice. Leaving out the realities that would undoubtedly tarnish the shining gold place they hold in our hearts. It's very fitting. Very fitting. So, those of you who've been around for a while know that oh no, positivity is lost. It's not. It's not. Those of you who've been around for a while know that Lou is our dream warrior. We've been calling her dream warrior basically since the beginning of the stream. Since the beginning of the stream. Because it was when I had a cat cam back in the day, it would be faced directly on her cat bed and she wouldn't move the entire stream. Everyone was wondering if she was actually a real cat because she would never see her move. She was just gone. But she would get up to and have a drink from the Buddha fountain, and then come back to take a nap. So the joke was that she would be consulting on her dreams with Buddha, getting some insight from Buddha on her dreams. That way she can come back and do some more astral work through her dreams. That's what she does. Thank you for following live. Welcome to the treehouse, sweetie. Was it very peaceful live? Thank you for popping in. We're having a remembrance. We're having a remembrance for my best friend, my cat. Oh yeah, so the painting I'm feeling is going to be galaxy. It's going to be galaxy themed, like I've been doing lots of galaxy paintings recently. So I already see like a galaxy painting. And her little dark brown self will be, I don't know, she'll be somewhere in there, kind of just sitting in the cosmos. And we'll paint our ribbons, and we'll paint our nebulas, and we'll paint our stars, and we'll paint, yeah, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a remembrance. She would sleep the whole time, yeah, she would. Having cute little kitty dreams. She had a lot to consult with Buddha on. We kept her very busy. The cat was having the best chill life possible. She really was. And her favorite thing to do was, she did like to get pretty energetic. She was the only cat I ever knew to, talk a lot. Like, I've never had a cat talk so much. Like, first thing in the morning, mew, 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 mew. Yeah, she talked all the time. She would always take over the chair. Yeah, she stopped doing that as much, I think, just because she's been so tired. But yeah, she does. Yeah, she has, Rob. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, me too. I took her to the vet quite a lot. They thought it was respiratory infection, but it's cancer. So there's nothing we can do except for appreciate what we have. And I'm not sure how long we're going to stream today, but I wanted to make an event, just really dedicate some time. That's what I wanted to do. Dedicate some time. It will kind of be a goodbye. Awkward life. It will kind of be a goodbye, but it'll be more of a thank you. And like, you'll always be here. You'll always be with me anyway. In that way. So if her spirit and energy wants to go elsewhere, it can. She can make that choice, right? Because I'll keep that as a token. You did a galaxy painting of your boyfriend's cat last year after you lost her. Really, Miss Umbra? That's very fitting. That's very fitting. Cats have a lot to teach us. Yeah, they do. They do. You always like when she would take over the chair. Yeah, she has. Thank you, Sky. Not really to bring up the topic, but are you going to be in the room with her? Yes, I will. Yep. 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 I will. I can handle that. I can handle that. The best thing I can say is I remember when my pets passed. Yeah, I've lost a pet before. This isn't my first one. But, gosh. It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter how many times you do it. little worried since some owners don't. No, I would be okay with that. I think I would prefer it, honestly. I would prefer it. And they'll let you stay for a while. It's not like 5 minutes and we're done. You know, they're like, you can stay up to a half hour. You know, however long you need, basically. But I wouldn't want to draw it out either. I think a solid, 10-15 minutes would be enough. You know. Actually had to stop owning pets because I couldn't handle how short their lives were. She was 5. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, dear. Yeah, she was 5 years old. She is 5 years old with cancer. It's actually a tumor. It's quite a large tumor on her head. So there's literally nothing they can do. And yeah, I thought at first it was just inflammation from a infection. But as time grew on, it got larger. And so I kept taking her back and gave her something for swelling and other antibiotics, and that didn't work either. Went back, and at that point it was like 4 times the size. So I did an x-ray and found out that's what it was. That's why it wasn't going down. So yeah, I started grieving as soon as they said we just make them comfortable. Like as soon as they said that, I was like gone. I was like apologizing to the lady. I'm just like, sorry, I have to do this right now. You told me I just have to do it right now. I don't want to drag it out. I don't want to drag it out. Yeah. Hey, Mystic Salon, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you, Wheel. I appreciate you all being so loving. Thank you, Nerdmeister. Welcome back. No, you can't. You can't, Miss Umbra. Nope, you can't. Is the sound okay? Yeah, it is. Hey, Gamer Wheels. Welcome back in, sweetie. Made the right call. Your dog had the same aqua, but it dragged out for too long. And that's what I don't want. I don't want to wait until the very last second. And then the last memory, like the book had said, is like tarnished. You know what I mean? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I don't want to go until I'm like, oh my god, she's so miserable. Let's let her go now. I don't want to do that. She's already been pretty miserable for the last couple weeks. So, not terribly. Like, don't get me wrong, we played today, and we talked today, and we cuddled today, and we went outside today, and we went on the porch today, and we ate more food than we had in like 5 days. But why not leave it at that, you know? Thank you, Nerdmeister. Yeah. Yep. So I think in honor of our dream warrior, we're gonna do a painting. And we're also going to make Lou a permanent emote that is not going to change ever. Not gonna change it. And that's gonna be part of our raid call. So I think I am gonna actually, I've been waiting for inspiration for a raid call, and now it's just, this is perfect. So I think our raid call is gonna be including those 2 emotes. something Dream Warrior like. Angelic Dream Warrior. Something like that for our raid call. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So those two will not change. You're just doing things. It's okay, Spyro, dear. It's okay. Who do Dream Warriors fight? The darkness. You can imagine her as a kitty angel. Yeah, she is. She has been the whole time. She'll be free from her physical realm to really get shit done. Little did we know we were prepping her the entire time. She resonated so hard with Dream Warrior that she just took up that name. She was like, heck yes. And now she's so eager to get started. Yeah, it's time for her to be a guardian angel. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they fight all kinds of things. Darkness. They clear emotions. They clear energy. They amplify energy. They balance energy. Lou has sat on our lap before during some pretty intense discussions and also some really intense card readings for people. I don't know if you guys realize. If you've noticed, you've noticed. She knows when we need her, and when other people need her too. So now she'll be free to really go out there and get that done, and with no limitations. Because I'm not gonna ask her to stay. I'm not. So she was ill for a while since moving. She made you smile when she would do that. Yeah, she's really good at her job. She's really good at her job. We're remembering Lou, my cat. So she was ill for a while. I had broke up with my boyfriend. I still really care about. And moved to a brand new state. And had a couple $1,000s stolen from me. All in the same month. And been taking my cat in and out of the vet for a while, only to find out there's nothing we can do. So it has been quite a energetic month, to say the least. Energetic month. And yet I'm still here. Thank you for the follow Proxy King Hunt. She always made you smile when she would do that, really. Hey Dustwad, thank you for following, dear. Yeah, she always put a smile on my face when come up to the camera when I said I loved her. You'd always appreciate her spirit, yeah. Yeah. She's quiet now because she's resting. So she's peacefully resting right now. Yeah, large cat, it was a lot going on. It was. Yeah, gamer. Yeah, exactly. What do you hear, Salam, for the poem I read? It says, sadness in the frame of love and transformation is one of the most beautiful things I think we can experience. Yeah. You wouldn't be upset if it wasn't something great, right? You wouldn't be hurt. Your heart wouldn't feel like it's missing something. If it wasn't already there to begin with, right? So I totally agree. Yeah. Don't feel awful, Sky. Don't feel awful. Don't feel awful. I'm not here for a pity party. I'm here to just send love, right? And remember. Are you watching, Wheel? Thank you so much. It's alright, Sky. I do what I need to for me. You think of it backwards, Salon? Please share. The love we grow in the physical life is what puts the heart together. And when they leave us, that's them reminding us how full our hearts are. Oh, yeah. 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 I like that too. You can distract me if you need to. Sorry for your loss. May her sweet soul rest in peace. Thank you, Gamer. Thank you, Gamer. I did want to draw a card too, but I already feel like the poem was really fitting, to tell you the truth. I think sleeping can induce meditation. I also think meditation can just be meditation. And meditation has many forms. It doesn't have to be standard, like standard meditation. You can't wait to pet her, Godzilla. Thank you so much. Yeah, she'll be free. She'll be free. I did feel bad because I wanted to take her on that walk, but I waited until she felt better.
Sorry, Dad, I got distracted. Did you pay already, or do I have to pay?
Next to the next place. That could be the case too. So, yeah. I think it depends for each person and how far along they are in their meditation practice. I think it depends. It's a bittersweet celebration, Moon Knight, of their impact on us. Yeah. I agree. The sorrow is directly proportional to the gratitude we can feel, yeah. We have to choose to focus on that, though. Like, focus on the gratitude, right? Because sometimes it's easy to get wrapped up in the loss or the idea of loss and the idea of being without, right? Did you pick up a beautiful piece of labradorite? I do like labradorite. We found it in Georgia. Right, we choose the gratitude perspective. Yep. That's what I'm choosing to do. Again, it's much easier to do if I allow her to go before it gets really, really bad, right? It's the most beautiful stone ever, yeah. What message do we want to hear today? Really, what message do we want to hear today? 24. I do like how it shines and glistens. It has like a rainbow effect of it. I do like that very much. I don't have enough energy for it, energy reading, so I'll just read straight from the book. Is it your first piece? You got a crystal, spirit oracle too, and a quartz cluster. Great finds. Oh, you got this. You got this deck too. It's actually really great. Oh. It's your first piece of labradorite. Aw, I like that. I like that. So we've been talking. This is how life works. For those of you who pay attention, you start to notice all the threads in life and how life speaks to us. And how it relays messages to us. And the page I flipped to is actually not the correct card, but it is the correct page. So the page I flipped to is the Aura Quartz card. And we were talking about how well Lou did her job when she was here, when she's here. And how when she leaves her physical body, she'll be able to do that job to a whole new level, untethered, unrestricted, if she wishes, right? And this card talks about connecting to infinite potential, a renewed sense of purpose, and a renewed sense of wonder, and a renewed sense of awe. She's 5. As the card says, the book, the Earth is the one planet within a solar system, within a massive galaxy, that itself is a mere speck within a vast universe. How awesome it is to recognize the power we have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation. And when we tap into the conscious universe that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. The appearance of this crystal's message is to tell you to cease any cynicism and worry. Open your heart to the wonder that is life. How unlikely we all are, and yet we are here. Drink in the magic of life into your body on this planet, and let yourself be filled with with the wonder of the world. Open yourself up to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is the day to appreciate the magic that's everywhere. Hey, Creed. Yeah. Yeah, there's a relationship section. And she very much was in a relationship with all of us. So I'm going to read that section too. Remember, this was me flipping the page. I technically picked the wrong page of the book. Technically. My mind says I picked the wrong page. The universe says you picked the right page. My heart says through the universe that I picked the right page. Hey, William. Welcome back, hon. Thank you for the love. So I will be sending Lou to the vet tomorrow. But we are taking some time of remembrance for her. And so now I'm currently reading a message from our Crystal Oracle deck. And then we'll read another message. A wizard never picks the wrong page. Exactly. Exactly. Or the wrong time. It's okay, William. Condolences. Thank you. So the relationship section is quite interesting too. It says there are 8 billion people on the planet. Yet soulmates still, somehow, find each other. Friends and lovers and best friends show up in the most unexpected places. And love makes itself known just as you are beginning to doubt that it was ever there for you. This crystal spirit's message is to tell you to become childlike with wonder, right? Not cynical like an adult. Let's be real, not cynical like an adult. I choose to say she's going to be an unhinged dream warrior now. Right? Free to do her work without limitation. Believe in magic. Believe in the power of love and how it's able to find its way to you, no matter how dark the hour is. For love is everywhere, and you have not been forgotten. Open to the love that the universal consciousness wants you to feel in every cell of your body and every particle of your being. For you are the stuff of stars. And so is Lou. Which is why we're going to be painting that galaxy painting for Lou. So it actually was technically 24. I had just stopped on that page in particular. And again, I automatically turned to the right page. That matches the card this time, though. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate you. Yeah. What a page. Yeah. This fluorite fluorite crystal. Clarity, the message is clarity, purity, clear focus, and an end to cluttered thinking. For a cat who has a tumor on her head. Whose energy will be cleared and pure. When the way forth becomes clear, a sense of purpose and enthusiasm arises, and the fog of distractions lifts. Thank you, Lucy. You did not have to do that, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry to hear about Lou. Sending lots of love and blessings. I appreciate that so much. You don't deserve the pain. In my thoughts, thank you. It's not really deserving pain. It's experiencing the gratefulness of having something that was that magical. So magical, it's kind of hard to let go. But you understand how important it is to do it at the right time. You know, that's what we're doing. Thank you for the follow, worm. Yeah. So when the way forth is clear, a sense of purpose and enthusiasm arises from the fog of distraction. This crystal spirit appears when confusion is about ready to disperse, giving way to the pure wisdom and free, unambiguous intentions. It reminds you that you can achieve clarity by slowing down and consciously choosing to release any confusion or distractions. To release. Release. Like a still pool reflecting the beauty of the sky, a calm state of mind can produce the clarity you seek, allowing your intentions to be pure. Obstacles to co-creating can slip away as you work with the fluorite spirit to magnify all that is good, pure, and loving within you. Focus on that, and it will be amplified. Yeah, it will. It will. There's a relationship message I'll read too. Again, this is for Lou. In fairy tales, true love, at its purest form, is often the magic that will break the old spells, keeping someone asleep, frozen, or trapped in their physical vessel when they don't need to be, or acting out of alignment with who they are deep down. True love from the conscious universe always works like a magic potion. Thank you, Lucky, with his bark. Allowing you to let go of false stories about who you are, what you can create, and what you're experiencing. If you break out of the debilitating belief that you are not worthy of all you desire, you have maybe been frozen for far too long. As you experience the purity of love pouring onto you from the conscious universe, you will more easily leave behind patterns that keep you from the relationship you are entitled to enjoy. If I prolonged the mourning, wanting to stay in the sadness, we're taking away from the beauty of the relationship in the moment. Right? Conscious universe. Genuine love. Universe is love. Conscious love. Love through you. Love through Lou. Love through other people in the community. Love through a plant. Love through the sun. It's everywhere. Cosmic love. Does that make more sense, maybe? Thank you, Salon. And they, yeah, Salon agrees. Everybody is. Did you do 24 for a specific reason? So this does say the conscious universe is here to help you strengthen your connection to the pure love that will also begin to strengthen you. Also begin to strengthen you. So Lou is still napping. I'm gonna try to let her nap as much as we can. I did. It's Adelaide's number, one of my oracle cards, that speaks of sadness that flows through you into other things. Aww. You can kind of send out energy. You can also keep it to yourself too, to an extent. I noticed today. I noticed that today. Is the reverse of 42. Is it? Hey, I guess it is. I was thinking, my brain was thinking, is it the opposite meaning in numerology? That's why I was like, is it? I was on a numerology path. Anna, you're still at work, you can't stay, but you wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We are. Doing what we can. Doing what we can. I did want to keep the lights lower, so sorry if I look like really dark. Like the energy of the thoughts into your painting. I do feel that way, yeah, Salon, I do. The actual energy that you bring is put into your painting. So a painting in memory of someone or something, even if it's not a person, can still imbue with the energy. Yeah, that's what this one is. That's what Patreon, that's what we do in Patreon. my Patreon painting classes. That's what we do over there. And this one definitely is the same thing. For sure. And actually, there's a even more powerful one. This one. This one was done that way too. It's kind of hard to see because I have the lighting down so much. But yeah, that's definitely accurate, I would say. Are you gonna relax, Anna? Okay, hon. I appreciate that. Explosive, yeah. It is. There's one really bright orb down here. And another orb up here. And we got the, I hear her cooing. Lou's cooing. She's so relaxed. A little 8 in front of the, kind of spirally figure. It looks like a spirally figure. So yeah, I definitely think that you can. I definitely do think you can have energy put into the paintings. So yeah, I did get a large canvas out. Already to prep in case we were ready to do this, which we can definitely do. We're gonna start with black, of course, first, because that's just how it goes. Let me just come this way. There we go. So I find it really fitting that we've been, you're sick of looking at that one. Were you, Creed? That's okay. So we will be painting in Remembrance today. Which that painting was actually, that extra canvas was tucked away in a box in my closet in a plastic wrap. So I did prepare it before stream in specific. So I feel like I'm gonna paint the background first, and then we'll paint like the energy. Well, if you've ever been to the stream before and watched us paint, we kind of never know what the painting's gonna actually look like when we're done. It just kind of happens. So that's what we're gonna be doing, at least starting the process for what the painting feels like. She would want that. It's beautiful. You're loving positive energy. That when it's her time, she will feel the energy. You feel, give and feel more at ease. Yeah, so the morning was rough. The morning today was rough. And I think she knew that because I had been worried sick about her basically after the antibiotics didn't work. I was worried, so I was like worried sick. And especially today, and especially over the weekend. And I think she could tell. She could totally tell. And when we got back and found out there's really nothing we could do, gosh, I had already cried quite a bit while I was there waiting. But I cried a bit when I came back too. And since I've kind of let go of that and decided to, because making myself worried sick about wondering if it's like I was making myself sick worrying about when is the right time. You know what I mean? Like I was so in my head about what trigger do I wait for to make the decision to say goodbye. You know what I mean? Like what? And so I laid and I laid and I laid and I laid and I laid. And so did she. And then I just decided, you know, after I kind of let myself get clear for a minute, I decided I would never want to wait. I would never want to wait until the very last second, right? I don't want to wait until she's really miserable. You know, I don't want to do that to her. I don't think she would want me to do that to her. I think she would do it if she had to, you know? If emotionally maybe I needed to for some reason. I think she would be kind and selfless enough to allow me to do that. But I don't need to do that. Right? I don't need to do that. So why stretch it out until the very end when we can it just took that part out of the equation. If you do it tomorrow, you don't have to worry about that. If you do it now that you know, and she's still good when she's resting. Don't get me wrong, when she's awake, she's not good, guys. Don't get me wrong. I have a heart attack because she won't stop sneezing, and I just imagine that how painful it is. So don't get me wrong, when she's not sleeping, she's not well. But yeah, I just thought it would be best. Nobody knows when it's the right time. I think they do, gamer. They just have a hard time listening to what their heart's saying because their heart hurts. It's about learning to does this sound cliche? Transcend the hurt? Does that sound cliche? And I'm not saying don't ever feel the pain, because let me tell you, I cried. Let me tell you, I cried. And I would never say that the way I did it was the way everyone should do it. I would never say that. But I do think there comes to be a point where you kind of, thank you. It's kind of like, you know, being a co-creator. Like either way, the outcome's gonna be Lou leaves us. No matter what. No matter what. That's the outcome. That's the end of the equation. It's just, do I still want to be in control of that or not? Does my heart still want to peacefully co-create that outcome to the best, with the best variables? Or do I want to refuse to co-create intentionally and then suffer the whole way through until the very end, and her suffer all the way through too, you know? So maybe you agree, it would make sense for those who, yeah, it makes sense for the right people. remembrance painting for our cat who's going to the vet tomorrow. And we're just talking about her and my grieving experience. And honestly, I feel like, to tell you the truth, it's gonna be a heavy story time. But I think it will help somebody. I've dealt with cancer in my life before. My mom, when I was just moving out into the big world to go to college, my mom had been diagnosed with cancer, specifically leukemia, acute sickle cell leukemia. And my stepdad had come home to tell me, after my mom had been not even in the hospital, she was on her way to the hospital. So it was like, Mom's going for a checkup. Come home, and my stepdad is telling me that my mom has sickle cell leukemia. She has cancer. And they don't know if she's gonna make it, because it had progressed so much. It was so far along progressed that they just weren't sure. They had no idea. And in that moment, I didn't worry. I didn't stay sad. Like, I was initially sad, but something kept telling me that everything was gonna be okay. I didn't worry. The whole time, I did not worry. And I say this because I've been worried sick about Lou for maybe over a week now. Worried sick. Before that, and at that time they were only telling me it was an infection. So I think sometimes we know beforehand. Like, our energy knows beforehand, even if we can't put our finger on it and it doesn't make any sense. It knows beforehand. Car says, unfortunately I have to go, Luna, but I'm sending you, Lou, and your loved ones every ounce of my love. Take good care. Thank you, Car. I appreciate you being here, stopping it. Thank you. I know this is not an easy stream, but thank you, Car. Sweet dreams, dear. So I do think we just know. It's just, are we going to pay attention? Are we going to listen? So I think part of me has kind of already been just rolled over to adjust her body. Always be with me. Baby says, what time is it where I was? I thought I was in the U.S. I am in the U.S. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. Just take it easy, sweetie. I think she's gonna get some water. You take it easy. Just don't rush yourself. Don't rush. If you rush, you'll get yourself into a fit. Yeah, into a fit. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go on a quick break. Quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. Don't worry, it was just a hairball. It's just a hairball. But she hasn't eaten enough food to actually have much food come up. She's good. She's good. She laid back down. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. It looks like nighttime. I mean, it is 7:15 p.m. So the sun is out, but it doesn't come in through my windows because the sun is over there. So this is the dark part of the room that we sit in sometimes. The dark part of the room. Yeah. It just felt right to have the lights down low. I think I've lit every candle in this room though. For sure. But I think we're just gonna let the lighting do its natural thing. If you guys are okay with that. I don't feel like really forcing much of anything today. is actually helping me too. To be totally 100% honest, because I think if I wasn't, not really forcing, but allowing myself to stray, I wouldn't be in the same space, like emotional and I feel energetic space. Please do take it easy. You popped back by. Yeah. So tomorrow, I know we usually stream all day tomorrow. We're gonna see how things go this week. I'm sure you guys will understand. But that's why I took down card redemptions and things like that today. Because I can't today. But that's just the way it goes, right? Your candle went out, but you're gonna light a new one. Oh, thank you, Anna. You're so sweet. You wanna come sit down, baby? You get exactly what you want today. So don't even wonder if that's something that we'll let you do. Come on. You wanna come over? Do you? She looked like maybe she wanted to for a second. You want to? Might change your mind. Hey Drathion, welcome in, huh? Glad to see you. No, she's gonna change her mind. That's okay. Oh, singing bowl, yeah. Yeah, those I'm okay with doing still. Can be a chime. Each chime is for Loon today. We want peace, comfort, and healing for Loon. Are you gonna steal my chair? Are you gonna steal? You steal my chair again for the final stream? You gonna stretch too? You can have it. You can have it, baby. I won't steal it from you today. You can have it. Just breathe real easy, hon. Don't stress yourself too much. You really make me lose it if you go into a coughing fit. No, you gotta relax. Yeah. I can hear your raspiness, baby. Are you doing well? You supported me, now it's my turn. That's how I feel. Thank you so much, Anna. That's so sweet. It's so sweet. I'm gonna let her take it. Are you doing alright, Drathion? Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Let's see if you guys can see her on the chair. Might be too dark. It's too dark. It's too dark. So this is our painting subject today. Miss Lou, who's gonna steal the chair? Yeah. Only for a moment. I'm not gonna fight her today. You're sending love and energy. Thank you so much, Drathion, dear. And Sky. Wheel says hugs are gonna go off now. Good night, Wheel. She's lapping up tons of mint tea and some more food. You can hear her. She's chowing down on her food. Not too fast, honey. You make yourself go into a fit. Easy does it. Easy does it. That's what I meant, honey. Take your time. Sometimes when she's there, she goes. Yeah, it's okay. Honey. It's alright. That's why you go slow. Can you go slow? She's awake now, so. And what she sounds like now isn't even that bad. Sending hugs. Thank you. Such a sweetie she is, Gamer. Yeah, she really is. She really is. Cat's gone wild. It's gonna transform. Yeah, she is gonna transform. She's gonna transform, and she's gonna be limitless at that point when she transforms. Her power won't be confined. Her power and her energy won't be confined. The most food you've eaten in a minute. In days. She likes to go into the bathroom by herself. Yeah, it's good we're going tomorrow. It's good we're going tomorrow. She's got just enough rest, just enough sleep, just enough food, just enough water, just enough mint tea. The canvas back over. So all this dark paint goes near the edge here. You any better, baby? She better now. Better now. Yeah. You can sleep on the bed. I'll give you the blanket. You want to be next to your painting? I know you really like this blanket. Be next to your painting as we're making it? Huh? Is that what you want to do? Hey, Jimmy. Welcome in, hon. Welcome back. You can lay down. I won't disturb you. You want to lay down and rest somewhere? You want me to open the window? Dream Warrior. I'll put her emote in the chat. Our little Dream Warrior. That's her painting today. She's going to the vet tomorrow. So today we are allowing her to just be, and we're kind of painting in remembrance and gratitude for her. That's what we're doing today. So the stream is a bit different energy today. Same energy, different focus. Bless you, sweetheart. Did you drink water, honey? We're definitely going first thing in the morning, too. Mom always knows. Yeah, I knew what she wanted. She was like, I kind of want it. And I was like, why don't you fully want it? And she's like, And then I was like, oh, you want the window open. She chirps and hops off the bed. Like, yep, that's what I wanted. Thank you. It's cancer. You too. It's a tumor. And Nicor. I don't understand. I'm going to ask you to speak English. Please and thank you. English, please. Heckin' big sneezes. Yeah. She has lots of fluid. Her tumor is like here. Her tumor is on her third eye. To tell you the truth, it's right here. And so every time she sneezes, it's just it hurts me. I can feel the pain. So yeah, she's going tomorrow. But she got a bowl full of mint tea. I never let her drink a lot of mint tea. I always gave her very, very little. But today she got her whole water basin is full of nothing but mint tea. And she's got nothing but wet food for the past week. Because that's all I could manage to get her to eat. She's not eating a ton right now. But yeah, it's her time. Hey JCL, welcome in, hon. I do have a gong, yeah. When will she go outside more? I let her out today. We went outside today. And I let her out quite a bit on the weekend, too. Because she loves to sit on the porch, the front porch. So I let her hang out on the front porch quite a long time today. And I decided it was time to come back inside when she decided she was going to sleep. She was getting too tired. So I decided to bring her back in then. Thank you, Og. I appreciate you. Yeah, the big sleep is tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you, Spiritual Answers. You're so sweet, dear. My eyes are puffy. I don't wear a lot of makeup, guys. I don't wear any eye makeup except for like a bit of mascara. So like my eyes are like red and puffy. Does it always brighten your day? I'm glad. I'm glad. And it's powerful that somebody can do that regardless of circumstance, right? I could have had a very valid reason for not streaming today. Very valid. I don't think anybody would have said a word. You know? But I do feel like this is just what I need to do today. And we'll get plenty of, when she wakes me up in the evening, like she does, that's when she'll get cuddle time when she wants it. You know, when she wants it. Which lately has been quite late in the evening. She's been waking me up the past few days in the middle of the night, and I don't complain. Right? I won't be alone. No, my mom's going with me. Eclipse says perfectly understandable. Yeah. Skull Kid, sorry. I've had to put down 3 pets this year. It's never easy. Wishing you and Kitty the best. Thank you, Skull Kid. Yeah. You gotta make the tough choices, right? Take care. Thank you, Og. We're usually this calm, but we're not usually this a bit of somber, I guess. We're not usually like this. That's alright though. We're not that bad today. Hey, Sweet Disaster, welcome in, sweetie. Feels sad, man. It's alright. We drew a card earlier, and like I had mentioned before, I think it's good to do it before they get real bad, you know? Like, I'd rather do it with a little bit of spark, a little bit of energy, a little bit of will, than wait until the very last second. Because she can still enjoy things, and has been enjoying today. She can still do that. So why not give that to her last? You know? Thank you, Eclipse. So she will be one of the emotes we don't get rid of. So like the Lou emo, we're not ever gonna get rid of that one. Maybe she won't feel like she's gotta stay then. if we leave her an emo. Lives on through the emo. And this painting, right, this painting is one for her. Skull Kid, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys really are. Really, really are. Really, really are. So I think we're gonna start putting patterns in now. Now that we've got some color laid out. I remember when Lou would sit on my lap. Remember when Lou would sit on my lap and I'd start to really do some painting with the brush quite heavily, and I'd really get into it, and she would like watch me, like, I'm gonna grab that paintbrush. Thank you, Creed. If only our pets had the same lifespans as us. My first cat was a calico. She was 23 when she passed away. I had her my entire life. When I think she was 23 and I was 22. I do babies, but I don't use it. I don't use it. 23 Jeebus. She was very much loved. She was very much loved. Very much loved. Remember watching. You would get excited watching the brush kind of do crazy things. Sitting on my lap, she just wants to grab the brush. Because body parts aren't toys to her, but things in her hand are toys. So she'd just ponder if she was allowed to get the paintbrush. Hey Joe Kaylee, welcome in, sweetheart. You felt called to stop by. Thank you so much. Sending lots of support and supportive sacred energy to you today. Thank you so much. It's for Lou, so we'll pass it on. It's for Lou today, my cat. Our oldest cat was our Himalayan, and she lived to be about 17 and a half. Yeah, so way out of left field, right? I wasn't planning on saying goodbye for a while. You know, maybe at least a couple more years. Still on the kind of early end. You know? Your childhood dog, Ringo, was 26 years old, spiritual answers, when he was deliberately run down by a neighbor. That's sad. 26 is, what a life, man. Let's just pause for a second. What kind of life do animals get outside of human, like, caretaking? I don't know why I did that. I'm just like imagining, like rubbing my face on a pet. Like, what's the difference? Somebody knows. There's a huge difference. Living in the wild versus having a caretaker, a human caretaker. How amazing that we provide so much energy and care for the extension of life. Right? Lou and the whole family. Thank you, spiritual. Time freaking flies. It does sometimes, doesn't it? That's why you gotta enjoy it in the moment, every moment, and not take it for granted. Right? Exactly, Casmatic. Love and light to you and your cat. She's playing in the cat universe now. Lots of yarn is there. Yeah. She's here right now, but we're going tomorrow. So we are taking some time to just, I don't know, work through the grieving process together, I guess. And paint a nice remembrance piece for her. You have a 10-year-old Yorkie gamer? She's your everything. You have lots of different pets, which are as healthy as she is, and it's hard to think about ever losing her just like you. Yeah, she had no problems before. Nothing. No, nothing. My mom and I give her all the love we can, so we try not to think about the future. Thinking about the future is fine, just not too far. Not too far where it brings you out of the moment and keeps you from the love that's currently present, right? Oh yeah, she's totally gonna be an Aether Guardian. I don't even doubt that at all. And the cards we drew today for her could just confirm that. So yes, and the painting is gonna kind of be in a tribute to that. Ooh, it's gonna be my I'm gonna put protection runes on it. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be our new protection painting. I think I understand why though, Casmatic. I think I understand why. Sometimes their job is just finished. Ringo was a good dog. He was protective. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely is protective. Any stranger would come in, or poor mailman. Even the mailman would come to the door and she'd be growling. My boyfriend at the time and I used to make jokes that she was the best guard cat there ever was. She was the best, gosh darn, guard cat. You know how they say guard dog? She was a guard cat. She would let you know that there was somebody she didn't like a little too close. Oh, it's tomorrow? Yeah. It's okay though. It is tomorrow. I'd rather do it while she's semi-comfortable instead of waiting until both of us are like stressed to the max. You know? Hey, 8 Live, welcome in, sweetheart. Yeah, it can. Yeah. Sometimes they choose to leave the planet. We don't know why. Yeah, I read that already. Spiritual Answer says, for the soul, there is neither birth nor death, nor once having been, does he ever cease to be. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And now, like we've been saying basically the whole time, is she gets to be limitless. She was doing really well being our little dream warrior, energy clearer, energy amplifier, love beacon, love anchor. She was all of those things. And now she gets to do it without being confined to her physical body. Imagine how much more powerful she's going to be now. Yeah, powerful, ethereal, spirit guardian, spirit guide. Yeah, Jokili, yeah. Or brother, don't want to assume. It's okay, Jokili. Hi, 8 Live. Welcome in, sweetheart. I appreciate the love you're sending. Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you, Eclipse. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I won't regret it. You know what I mean? regret waiting too long. But if there's nothing I can do and this is the end result regardless, I'm not gonna say, I took her too soon. Like, no. 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 It's just sometimes you gotta... But I needed clarity. I needed to grieve right then is really what I needed to do. Like, the people at the veterinary place, they were like, I'm so sorry. And I don't think... I was a mess. I was a hot mess in the car. I'm not even gonna lie. So if you think, wow, Diana's taking this really well, I already grieved quite a lot, and I'm sure tomorrow I'm gonna do some more grieving. So it's not a matter of, it's not a matter of, I don't need her to be here, to finish saying goodbye. And if she, I just feel like she really needs to, before I just prolong it, just for my own sake. Like, it's not just me involved. And plus, I really do think this is a really beautiful way to say goodbye, right? Because I'm not doing it like I mentioned earlier. I had a really good excuse to not stream, and I could have been alone, wallowing on my bed, going, oh God, no one, I'm gonna have to sleep by myself. You know what I mean? I could have done all that. But I don't want to. I want to spend this time letting her rest. Say goodbye when she's ready to wake up and cuddle in the middle of the night, like she has been for the last few days. Let her rest again and finish the goodbye tomorrow. That's what I'd much rather do. And I think it's important too that we be vulnerable. Be vulnerable, because if I'm always telling you guys, you're not alone and everyone will support you, but then when I am going through something, I don't show up for strength, am I really conveying the message that, you know what I'm trying to say? Not that I feel obligated, but if I am saying that's the case, but then not utilizing that time and the people around, is that really what we want to be doing? I guess. I'm being reminded of the singing bowl that One Up Five Down did a while ago, and didn't complain about at all whatsoever, because he's just a champ. Knew I'd get to it eventually. You know what I'm trying to say, though? It's okay, you didn't realize what was going on in the stream. That's okay, One Up Five Down. It's alright, we can do it for... It'll be good to clear some energy, and it'll be good as remembrance. Sounds I was still okay with. Cards I took down for today. The energy night is strong right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a give and take. week, yeah. Hey, Quarter Square. We are being grateful for the life of our cat before we send her over the Rainbow Bridge tomorrow. She's napping right now. She's resting. You can draw a card, Salam, yeah. You can draw a card. Exactly. You just got here. Hi, Danger. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, it shows it's a safe place for you too. You asked if I had Twitter earlier so you could link a song. Aw, that's so sweet, babies. I'll share Discord. Not saying you'd have to join Discord. But if that's something that interests you, I check Discord like all the time, once a day, sometimes multiple times a day. Twitter, I just don't use it. People write stuff to me on Twitter and I answer like 3 months later. Except now I've gotten so shamed that I don't answer at all. You square. I would like to hear a song though, for sure. I definitely like songs. And I feel like if you really want to share it today, babies, it must be a really nice one. You don't like Twitter, Skull Kid? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I have more to say than like a blurb. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me doesn't get it. The black material? It's felt. It helps the bowl have more of a richness here instead of a like granular feel. Like the felt makes it have a nice richness. But if you do it with just the wood, it's like almost too much. I mean, you can still get it to go a little bit. But it's just too much, I think. It's not the same reverberation. You can still get it to work though, for those of you who didn't know. You don't have to use the felt then. It's just not the same. Right, Skull Kid? Yeah, it's not the same. Not the same. Too many trolls? Yeah, it's kind of harsh. Yeah, it is. That was not pretty in the eardrums. No. The more you know. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. But yeah, the more you know. Maybe I should clear it out with an actual ring. Almost as bad as nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, no, it's not the same. You can still get it to ring though. It just not even close to the same thing though. It's much better this way. You added felt to yours, and now you can't get it to ring? Is it brass? Does it have the ridges? Does it have the ridge? Or is it flat? That works. Yeah, she did, Danger Bay. She did. Or the time when we were doing ASMR and, hey Skyfeck, welcome to the treehouse, dear. Or the time we were doing ASMR and, she jumped on the bins, the tinfoil bins that was holding our paintings, our pours. Remember that? And like everyone was like real chill and like calm, and then all of a sudden you just hear like the loudest crash ever, and it's like tinfoil pans falling everywhere. Everybody woke up and was like, "What?" And I'm like silently laughing to myself for like ever, trying to not make the chaos worse. But I saw what happened. She decided that she wanted to jump up on it because she wanted to lay on it, but she didn't realize it was not solid and made of foil, so it had some give to it. She didn't realize that it had give to it. So she jumps on it to go lay on it, and then just chaos ensues. And I'm like watching her. I'm literally, it's like my eyes were in slow motion. It's like a slow motion video. I'm like watching her like frantically try and climb up the objects as they're falling. Oh man, it was so great. Just watch. It was so great to just watch. I was like losing it because it was so funny. I'm like, well, now that everybody is awake when they were asleep. There's a clip, yeah. There's a clip of it. I think I saved it as a highlight. It should still be around. I don't think they get rid of clips. Thanks, you've got a lovely aura. Thank you for saying that, especially today. Oof, yeah, it was the loudest sound. Danger, it really was. You tried. Aw, that's alright. It was a craft felt with a sticky pack, was it? I don't know how that works, honestly. I'm wondering if it was, I would assume maybe a particular bowl would be more okay with it. But I don't know. I really like the felt. It makes it more rich. Hey, Nano Sound Music, welcome in. Sorry to hear about your loss, but it's great to see you smiling. Yeah, I'm choosing to. We're sharing stories right now about her. About Lou. Hey, Pumpkin. Welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in. How are you feeling? I do think we'll at least get a majority of this black layer down. I will accept the love and light. I will. I don't think I missed a card from Shalom, but I want to make sure. Shalom. Oh no, he hasn't. That's okay. We've had a rough few days, but you're hanging in there. It happens. Hey, Pucks. Welcome to the treehouse, sweetie. It's good that you're hanging in there. It's good that you're hanging in there. Sometimes that's all we can do, right? Until sometimes maybe we choose to
was it transmutation? Just kind of filling in the space now. Maybe filling it all in as we go. Trying to get rid of some of those really harsh lines.
Some of the really harsh lines we're going to try to take care of. I wonder why some of my portfolio is still sideways. That's okay. Yeah, you can try and relax. Hanging in there is priority number one. As it should be. It is a new painting, Pumpkin. We're painting it for Lou. It's gonna be a galactic cat. It's gonna be Galactic Lou, our dream warrior painting. I'm okay, babies. I'm okay with multiple energies in a song. It won't bother me. Creed says, love you damn self. Yes. Yeah. Don't worry so much, babies. Your heart decided that you should share it, and you should share it. Your heart said you should share it.
Trying. It's a process. I don't think there's a... Is there a perfection? I think it's always a learning process. And it's really work that's never done.
Right? Wouldn't you guys agree? Loving yourself is work that's never actually done. It's done in each moment. Thank you, Gio. I wonder if it's on Spotify. I think so. We're listening to native flutes. Yeah, we're listening to native flutes. I'll switch it out when we get to the end of the CD. We have one more song. And then we'll switch it. You agree, Pugs? Yeah. Always making, even if it feels backwards, you're still making progress because you're learning what works and doesn't work. Your granddad's birthday tomorrow is 88, babies. Enjoy your grandpa, sweetie. Thank you so much for popping in, showing your support, sharing some love. And I'll definitely be sure to listen to your song. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time with your grandpa. You're welcome.
In the moment. In every moment.
loves in every moment. His name is, I actually can't think of his name right now. Oh, Carlos Nakai. His name's Carlos Nakai. I think I'm spelling it right. I think. Oh, the CD's almost done. The CD has one more song, and then I'll take it out and tell you. You're welcome, dear. Yeah, Carlos Nakai. You should be good. Yeah, this song, it's got this one to finish up and then one other one after that. And we've been listening to it. I'm getting really bad about switching our music. So we have been listening to this one for a very long time. So it'll be a good opportunity for me to switch the CD and tell you and show you what it is. I'm actually very excited to do this painting. I'm super excited to do this painting. This painting's got a lot of love in it. The energy here is so inspiring. I'm glad you think so. Eat Live. I am a full-time artist, yeah. So Twitch is my full-time thing. Recently on stream I've been mostly doing like energy work and tarot reading. But I still have commissions. Like I'm commissioning this one for myself. There's a second one that is commissioned as well. It's a galaxy themed, lots of galaxy themed paintings. And then I have a third commission, so I do also paint full time, but I haven't been letting you guys see that process recently because of all the card readings we've been doing. You're gonna go now, gamer. That's okay, dear. You take care of yourself and good luck tomorrow. Thank you so much. Sending lots of love to you and your feline companion. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate that very much. The painting is a celebration. It is a celebration. Yes. And remembrance. You hear that, Lou? I was getting ready to say to Lou, my cat, she's the one who's, we're saying goodbye tomorrow. I was getting ready to say, Lou, you should feel really special because no one's gotten a painting before. Not even my first cat, Miss Ellie. And then I got reminded that I actually did make something for Miss Ellie. Two things. So while we're remembering, I'll show these off while Lou is still napping. You're assuming somebody passed, historian. My cat has been diagnosed with cancer, and it's in a tumor in her forehead. So there's nothing they can do. So we are sending her away on the Rainbow Bridge tomorrow. We're saying goodbye. So that's what we're doing today. So we're remembering her and letting her rest this evening. And tomorrow we'll be saying goodbye. So, but I was going to make a joke saying Lou is extra special because she's getting a painting. But, honestly, I made this for Miss Ellie, my first cat. This was back, now before we start judging on how awful it is, it's back from 2001. And I was in 6th grade when I made this. And my teacher had actually squished her head right before putting her in the kiln, because she, instead of allowing me to fix it, she told me, oh, that amount of space is too hollow, so she won't fire correctly. So she just squished the head and put it in the kiln. And I was like, I could have fixed that. I could have fixed it. Anyway, that's why her head's squished, because the teacher did it, not me. I was so mad. I was like, we have an hour left in class. I could have totally fixed that and changed it. But instead, you squished her face, and now I can't fix it. Anyway, I did make this for her. So when I was making this one for my first cat, Miss Ellie, she was the one that lived to be 26 years old. And she was my best friend when I was a kid. So the day before, when I knew I was going to make this character of her, a couple days before, I was studying my cat. I was like looking at my cat's face, like studying all of her lines and her markings. She was calico, so she had a lot. She had a lot of markings, and I was studying them. And like, this was before you had like a cell phone and could like snap a picture. And like, I didn't have a cell phone in 6th grade. Like, that was not a thing for me. Like, maybe a few people did, if their parents were rich, and I mean, maybe they did. There just wasn't a thing. So you had to like, I had to like visually keep it and log it in my brain, and then go to class and try and recreate it. So I did. I studied her. I said, I'm making something special for you, so I'm gonna stare at you for a while. I hope that's okay. She was okay with it. That's old age for a cat. Yeah, she was 20, did I say 20, 23? She was 23, 24. It's a better story now with a squished head. Oh, you need to paint a rainbow bridge into space. Oh. You mean like this one? You mean like this one? Remember when we did this one? I need to make the purple less dark on the rainbow though. This one's not done. I think you're right though, Miss Umbra. I think you're right. I think we do. We're good. We're good. The tree house. Yeah, great. It's the tree house. You like the planets, do you? Yeah. Yeah, but you should put one in Lou's painting when she's about to cross the bridge. I think we should have put, hey bub, welcome to the treehouse, sweetie. I think we should put, a rainbow baby in the background. Because I picture in my mind of like her sitting in front of everything. Like she's just floating in space. So it'd be kind of cool if we put like maybe a rainbow in the background. But like behind her. Like this maybe. I like that. Luna births a mean planet. Thank you, great. You like the music, Pugs? It is nice music. So here's this one. You made a scroll for that class, did you, Miss Umbra? It was middle school. And I made this one too. This one was back in 1997. I was 10 years old. This is how much I freaking loved my cat. I was 10 years old. And my teachers were like, we're gonna craft a plate. This has never been eaten on, by the way. As far as I recall, this has never been eaten with. This has never actually been used. It sits on a. You guys know those wire plate stands? It sits on that. This is like fancy china, according to me. Decorative china. But yeah, 1997. I was like 10 years old. Putting it out in the flowers in a big sun. A big sun. Is the head shaped 100% accurate? Much more accurate than when the teacher squished the head. Yeah, it is. More accurate for a 10-year-old. She does look proud. So cute. Thank you, JC. Glad everything's alright, so happy to be wrong. It's probably picking up something else. Or people who maybe aren't chatting yet. Hey, Haiti. Welcome to the treehouse, dear. Why does she have a fried egg on her neck? It's not a fried egg. Look, it's white fur and her tag, her name tag. She had a white collar. That's what that is. I thought you were gonna say the sun was a fried egg. I didn't even notice the collar. Sunny side up. Could be. Anyway, so those are the two things I've made. So Miss Ellie has a plate and a figurine, and Lou is gonna have a painting. So they do get remembered in different ways. Are you ready to switch the music? I'll switch the music. Thank you for the show and tell. Yeah. Your voice is so calming. I get that all the time. Oh, actually, this wasn't Carlos. This was Liquid Silk Marina. I do like amethyst. It's my favorite. My number one. Can you read that? Marina Liquid Silk Marina Ray. So that's what we were listening to. I have tons of amethyst. I have a giant amethyst cathedral, which is covered currently by our painting. You can't see it right now. Actually, I don't think you could see it anyway if I move the painting. It's too low. But I think it'll be good. It's to change our music. The cathedral's real nice. I think I have a picture in Discord.
I remember right. I think we'll probably go for a bit longer for this evening.
Maybe we should actually listen to Carlos. Yeah, it is Carlos Nakai. I do, Laura. Yeah. And a watercolor. Do I like to meditate? Like is an understatement. I meditate all the time. So yes, I do. I more than like to meditate. I'll meditate on anything. You're welcome, Gio, hun. So this one is actually Carlos Nakai. So if you liked what we just listened to, you'll also like this. I listen to a lot of native flutes here, and most of the time it's Carlos Nakai, which is why, like 9 times out of 10, that's who it is, which is why I assumed that's who it was. So this one in specific is acrylic, but it looks like watercolor. And that's simply because I've watered it down so much. And the layers are subtle because of that. You think shungite is your favorite? You like shungite? Shungite's pretty solid. Shungite does a really good for EMF protection, doesn't it? I have shungite. You're gonna go to sleep, Gio. Good night. Sweet dreams. Love stopping by. I'm glad you love stopping by, Gio. We usually have, not that we've been super somber, but we usually have a different flow of energy. But regardless, I'm glad to have you pop in. Was it lagging for you? I didn't get any errors. Oh, it's Shug Light. I've never heard of Shug Light. Thank you, Joe Kaylee, for correcting me. I've never heard of Sug Light? I don't know either one of those. You like the technique? Thank you. Yeah, I like being able to do things very subtle. And I'm never in a rush. I'm never in a rush when I paint. Like when people get a commission, I tell them, you know, a couple weeks to like 3 months to complete a painting because I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush the process. Not everybody gets it. And this one especially I don't have to rush because I'm the commissioner this time. I'm the commissioner for this one. It's a purple and black stone. Is it? Oh, yeah, I'll ring the chime for you, Gio. Good night, sweetie. I do pucks, yeah. All of my paintings, most of my paintings, at least currently, are originals only. Like they're through commissions. So usually if you see one being painted, it's because it belongs to somebody. I'm trying to figure out a good way to be able to with COVID, my printing place closed, so I wasn't able to make prints of my art pieces like I used to. So currently, prints of current works in progress are questionable at this time. So yeah, usually they're all commissions, and it's basically a lot of the time, honestly, with an original painting, it's first come, first serve, because yeah, they're unique. You're not gonna see another one like it unless I happen to make a print, but then you're not getting it on canvas, and it's a print, it's not the original. So, but the prints are actually really nice. So the painting today, thank you for the follow, 77, I appreciate it, is gonna be our dream warrior, our cat. So you may have noticed the stream title, Remembrance of Life. So this is a painting for our cosmic cat, our cosmic kitty, dream warrior. Her name is Lou. That's who we're painting for. Thank you so much, CJ. JC, thank you. I appreciate it. And I know it's late. So sweet dreams, dear. Sweet dreams. Cosmic Guardian. Yeah. So it's going to be a galaxy feel with our cat. Miss Umbra helped us decide that there's going to be a rainbow. Cosmic Commissioner. Yeah. Good night, JC. Hope you all sleep well. You adore galaxy themed things. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of galaxy paintings recently. A lot. All of them so far, all of the commissions I've done have been galaxy feel. Even the new one, we have a new one that's going to be specifically someone's energy, which I thought was an interesting request, but I took it. So we're going to be painting someone's energy, an interpretation of their energy, like their energy field. Thank you. Which I definitely thought was interesting. I was like, well, I've never, and the thing is, like, you guys have watched me paint almost everything I've painted for the first time. So when I told them, I've never painted anything like that before, let's see how it goes. They're kind of like, okay. So. Luna's far out there. Seems like it sometimes. Definitely seems like it sometimes. Joe Keeley says, it's funny how you have a theme sometimes that appears at certain times. She does massage therapy, and sometimes I'll have a whole week where all my clients came for shoulder issues. Interesting. I do. All of my paintings are intuitive, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. But I did trees for a while. I did trees for a long while. I did flowers was first, then trees, Then then like there was this weird period of like lots of stuff, like crystals, animals. Oh no, space dolphins was we had time traveling dolphins. That's right. Forgot about that painting. We've had a lot of weird stuff. Hey, Metal Lunar, welcome in, sweetheart. I'm glad to see you. You mean how you were talking about all the galaxy paintings recently? Yeah, it's been the same way here too. Like painting nothing but trees, and then getting nothing but crystals, and then getting nothing but like I usually start each painting, I start as a fresh slate. So I'm like, what inspiration is gonna come for this painting? And so like I don't really do grouped. I don't plan on doing grouped themes, really. But it's just how it came out to be. So we had flowers, then we had different landscapes, then a couple animals, then we went into it was still space. Space has been around for a while. It's just becoming mostly about space now. Because even in Forest Fairies, the magical river painting that we did, which is not in the portfolio, I need to get that one in there. That one had space in the background. That one had the Warby vortex space galaxy in the background. So even that one had space in it. And then the treehouse painting had space in it. And now I'm just painting nothing but space. So space has been slowly creeping in for a while. For a while. SpongeBob, the space dolphins, Haiti. They were time-traveling dolphins. So they were in the ocean, but then I put pockets of like galaxy ribs, I guess if you want to call it that. I don't know. In the painting as well. So I was like, they're just jumping through time portals, it's okay. Similar techniques, but different depending on how the tissues feel. Really? Sometimes I think we're sent tasks because they're the right person for the job. I agree, Eclipse. I totally agree. Yeah. I like to do stuff intuitively too. Joe Kaylee, that sounds like absolutely correct. Right person for the job. It is about 8:37 today. I do think we'll try and go maybe an hour early so I can try and get some rest before we go. And some nice quality time, I feel. Thank you for the follow, Free Tom. Yeah, I try to do it in all areas of life too. I do, Joe Kaylee. I do too. Sometimes honestly, I just feel like it's hard to trust yourself, right? It's hard to trust yourself. Because your mind wants to fight you. But honestly, every time you just go with it, it makes everything so much easier. And you don't regret it. It just makes it so much easier. Hey, Free Tom. Glad to have you, dear. SpongeBob Space Dolphin. was played by the legend Matt Berry. Is this like a running joke that like I'm just like not aware of right now? They could be shrugging and all fed up. Maybe that's what was going around. Maybe it was.
Too much of it. Which is why they had to come to you. If it wasn't too much, they wouldn't be stopping in.
Kind of continuing to build it up, build it up. It can be really hard, especially growing up in a society that tells you to always trust authorities over yourself, or to trust like mind logic above everything else. To trust your own damn self. Thank you, Creed. It's hard to trust you in myself because I don't feel confident that I always know the best thing to do. Yeah, because yeah. Once you start practicing it, it gets easier. It doesn't ever go away, but it definitely gets easier. Until something major happens, then you're like, maybe I've had it wrong the whole time. You still do it. No one's perfect. I still do it.
But at least when I do it, I don't really regret then. Like I'm like, well, I was doing what I honestly thought was best. And at least I was listening to myself. And I don't have to regret not listening to myself.
You know, you ever have those instances where you go, oh shoot, I knew that would happen, and I didn't listen to me, and I should have listened to me. To approval seeking. Try small steps, Owner. Try something small. Practice. It's just practice. That's all it is. You can think about it, and feel some way about it as much as you want, but until you practice it, I don't know, you don't really go anywhere. You don't have anything. The more experiences you have under your belt of it working, the less your ego can convince you otherwise. Because your ego will say, oh yeah, but this. But then you'll say, yeah, ego, but we also did this right, this right, this right, this right, this right, this right, by following our intuition. So eventually the ego's not going to have much ammo. You're going to have more ammo than the ego. You can be like, thanks for saying that, though, ego, I appreciate you. Oops. You could say, thanks for saying that, though, I appreciate you. It's just practice. And eventually, you'll have more, you just have more ammo. More positives than negatives. You know? That's true. Yeah, it always thinks it knows best. It does. Yeah, Joe Keeley agrees. Much rather not. I would have much more regret not listening to myself than getting something wrong. Yeah, because getting something wrong is just you learning, right? But if you don't ever practice listening to yourself, then you never give yourself that validation. Yeah. Going John Rambo on that ego. Could be. Could be. Might feel like it sometimes. No.
No, I kindly and gently
tell it to get out. Get out of my way. Please. Also, thank you for trying to help. So I am putting my paint just for a minute. We are going to continue work on this painting as we feel it's appropriate, basically, is what we're going to do. I know Wednesdays we usually stream all day. We're going to see what happens on Wednesday. Okay, I'm sure you guys are okay with that. We're going to see what happens. Listening to myself is like a part of my self-love practice. Yeah. I feel so much closer to me. Because you're learning to listen, right? You do have to be open to that learning process, however, that's often a humbling prospect. What's the meaning of today's stream title? So, Lou, our cat, Lexi Lou, she's not been doing well. For honestly, ever since I moved to this new location, she's not been doing well. I took her in and out of the vet quite a few times the last month, and she had a very rough weekend. Very rough weekend. And so I made an appointment to take her back to the vet today. And they did some procedures and found out she's got a cancerous tumor on her forehead. And there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. So, she's resting a lot today. And we will be taking her across the Rainbow Bridge tomorrow. So, the painting behind me is in honor of her. So we're going to be painting Lou. As a remembrance. So that's what the whole stream title is. We drew cards. We read a poem. We talked about everything that she's done. Everything she's going to do. We took a quick break because she got sick. It was just a hairball though. Could have been worse. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So, as in regards to tomorrow, since I will be at the vet tomorrow, tomorrow's up in the air. I hate to do that, but I know you guys understand. I do appreciate everybody for being here. I do think we're going to start wrapping up stream. I do want some time to have to myself, but believe it or not, like, this did help me a lot. A lot. So thank you for being here and sharing your love and support. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. And and we'll be back next time. I don't think we're gonna raid today because it just feels wrong. It feels wrong. So if you want to go back and watch the messages, specifically for Lou, you can. I'll read you Aqua Aura Quartz and the Fluorite from our deck. And we did read a poem out of our Almost Home poem book. So yeah. But again, I do want to thank all of you. Thank you, Kushan, for stopping in. Thank you, Snooze Mew. I appreciate you. Thank you. And Eclipse, thank you as well. And Joe Kaylee, and Creed, Pumpkin, and Matt Lunar. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, it helped me. I hope it wasn't, I don't feel it was too draining. You know, you always wonder if doing this when you don't feel like your hunky-dory, normal self, you always wonder if this is okay to present, you know what I mean? Like, there's always part of you that wonders if it's appropriate, or if it's necessary, or if it's actually helpful, you know, like, part of you always wonders. But I did feel like it helped, right? We didn't completely lose it, so we did get a little bit teary reading the poem, though. And I think it's honestly important to be vulnerable, right? Hey, Will Parsley. I think it's important to be vulnerable because it shows that everybody is freaking human. You know what I mean? You lost it years ago? Yeah, I know. You haven't been sane since 1997. Actually, wait, 1996. The year before you decided to make a cat plate in commemoration to your cat. It's not easy being vulnerable. Since I painted the fried egg. It was with markers, but yes. I appreciate that you're willing to show that side. Exactly. Because, like, again, you know, I'm always, like, saying, like, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. And, like, let people know what your needs are, right? But if I'm not willing to show my struggle and, like, not only show my struggle and, like, just, like, wait for you guys to, like, heal me, that's not what this stream was. That's not what this stream was. Right? Maybe some of you were like, oh dear God, at first. You know what I mean? But it's not what it was. It wasn't me wallowing and, like, wanting, like, your energy to make me feel better. It was just me understanding where I'm at and still being honest with how I feel, but also showing the reflectiveness of how I work at the same time, which can also be healing. It was a beautiful stream, Joe Kaylee. And it touched and opened my heart to give some things for you too. My heart has felt a little close today. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe Kaylee. Just breathe. We just breathe in. Put our hands on our chest. And we notice the little beating of our heart. Hey, Ultimate. I can't stop. Can't seem to stop feeling nauseous. That happens. Anyway, I'm really glad we can do that. If you aren't already in Discord, you can join Discord. Anything weird that happens that like I can't seem to, for whatever reason, if I can't make a stream or something happens, I automatically go to Discord first. And sometimes I forget to update the Twitch panel or whatever, or I'm just away from a desktop to update the Twitch panel. So if you want to know straight away what's going on, or you just like want to hang out in Discord, that's fine too. But that's usually where I post that stuff. And passionately admires. Lady of the Star, thank you, Nerdmeister. Did you feel it? Yeah, that's how it works. It never goes away. It's just sometimes we don't take time to recognize the energy in our heart, and so we don't allow ourselves to feel it because we're not taking time to allow ourselves to feel it. Anyway, you're welcome. I said hi, Ultimate. Alright. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for being here and sharing your love and support. I'll be back eventually. I always come back. We've had a lot of chaos in the treehouse, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. But we always come back, so don't worry. We will be back. But I love and appreciate you all so very much. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you again.